without warning, and when it rains it's pouring. I got dreams, big dreams, I wanna do big things, but I just can't seem to put it all together. I just wanna be seen. I'm jumping ship, I'ma dive in, middle of the ocean, swimming till I find it. I see an island out ahead, filled with things that I've wanted since I was a kid. Swim to
Now you can hear me? Dude, I've been rambling on for 5 fucking minutes before Annie said sound. So I apologize. Now I gotta repeat everything. All right. To starters, hello everyone. Hey Denise, hey Annie. All right. Let's start at the beginning. I apologize. I have not been live. I have been so incredibly busy the last week that it's been nonstop. I have started at like 8 in the morning and gone until like 1:30 in the morning. This is literally the first chance I've had to go live in like a week. It's been insane. Hey Karen, absolutely fucking insane. And tonight I did my niece's nails and I cut them too short. Now I feel bad because they're too short. I didn't even finish because like my back was hurting. It's been nonstop. And tomorrow we're going camping for a couple of days. And my dryer broke. We went to a laundromat. My fucking barbecue broke. I fixed that though. And it's just been absolutely insane. I don't think I've ever fucking worked this hard. it's just every day something else came up. Just running around, running here, running there, getting stuff for the dog, getting stuff for camping. It's just been nonstop. So, but tomorrow will be nice. Camping for a couple of days. Nice little relaxing vacation. But just getting everything ready and running around and this happened and then that happened and then this happened. It's just been nonstop. So I I knew I had to go live tonight. I really like I haven't been live in forever. It definitely feels like it. So much talk about the Karen Reed case, but we can't go there tonight because I'm too tired. But I've been popping into Patreon here and there and trying to see like what's been going on. And sadly, nothing has fucking changed. GW sits there and whines and cries about things that don't happen, and subs fall for it. Queen B whines and cries and actually lies and says how, oh, I wish I could make what Brittney makes. Bitch, you make more than Brittney makes. Just stop the bullshit. Every fucking creator, T-Rev is fucking making fake phone calls, which we all knew to begin with, but now there's proof of that. People don't run their own fucking panels. And everyone that does great numbers is a fucking fraud. I don't know why you people don't see it. They are fucking lying to you. They are frauds. They are liars. They are scammers. They are fucking frauds. And so many subs don't see it. So many in the community are like blind to it, or they turn the other way. I don't know. But it's so fucking frustrating. Right, Christine? It's insane. Like every one of them is a fucking liar. And yet people don't see it. I don't understand how, but they don't. Hey, Justice. And if you notice, none of them look at their chat anymore. They all used to look at their chat. Now nobody looks at their chat. But yet people are throwing money at them left and right. I don't get it. I just don't get it. That's on you guys. Like, as subs, that's on you guys. If that's what you guys want, then go for it. But only the subs can change it. And as long as the subs are all cool with it, nothing's going to change. And it's only going to get worse. So, unfortunately, if you only want to give money so they'll look at your comment, that's the way this is going. Because that's what the community wants, I guess. So is what's her name? So is Brittney. It's not just Betty anymore. Now Brittney. Brittney kind of replaced me, to be honest. That's what it seems like, that Brittney replaced me. Huh. And then you got T-Rev faking fucking phone calls, which we all knew he did in the first place. But he also gets 2,000 people in his live. So that's what you got to do. You got to lie to your subs. You got to ignore your subs. You have to be a phony. You have to be a fucking liar. And you'll get money thrown at you and you'll get all the subs and all the views. Make it make sense. And then on the flip side, have a panel where you don't even have to pay attention and let them do all the talking. Let the intelligent ones on panel do all the talking. And you'll get money thrown at you. That's what this community is right now. It is so sick and twisted. And it doesn't feel like it's ever going to change. Hold on. What are you doing?
Grabbing time swap.
That's true too. Hey, that is true. Real Housewives, everyone always has someone to be mad at. That's true. It's just sick to me. It's absolutely sick. So I'm gonna start with T-Rev. I know that T-Rev has always fucked around because I knew T-Rev from the not Gabby Petito, from Kylie. I don't want to fuck up a name. It's late. It's like 2 in the morning. I'm kind of tired. Um, Kylie case. And he was like kissing Captain Kurt's ass and he was kissing Ryan's ass. And he was a nobody. He got like, 2 people in his life. And his rapping is so fucking bad. I've always said that. So he did what Cam and Alley did. And if you don't know who Cam and Alley is, they're from somewhere else. Let's bring God into the picture. I didn't, you know what, Christine? I knew that was a name, but I didn't want to screw it up. So, but in my mind, I'm like, I know it's Kylie Rodney, but I don't want to fuck it up. So I didn't want to screw it up. But thank you. And Kylie Rodney, I even said to Kurt, yo, this dude's like a fucking retard. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't use that word. But then again, everyone uses that word now and nobody fucking cares. So anyway, but he was all right. He was just trying to kiss their ass. And all of a sudden, the Idaho 4 happens. And fake ass Kim, who by the way was in Granny Was Watching Live, which I thought was fucking hysterical. And she had called in, he hooked up with the drunk turkeys. I don't know. All of a sudden, this little fucking chubby ass bad rapper becomes like the king of YouTube community. Like, what? And all of a sudden, everybody was watching him. And I'm like, the fuck? But then he starts talking God and he starts talking. I'm like, this guy is so fucking fake. But of course, nobody says a word. More and more people come into his life. Okay. Well, I can't say anything. So, he was all right at the beginning. But then greed got a hold of him. Yes, the spirit box was ridiculous. All you heard was a bunch of fucking noise. But I'm also not a believer in spirit boxes. I think spirit boxes are a fucking joke. Now, if you have top of the line equipment, I might believe it in a little more. But T-Rev uses some bullshit equipment. You're not talking to spirits. How do I know? I'm going to tell you how I know. I have never, ever heard anybody talk to the spirit they're trying to talk to. They're trying to talk to spirits about other spirits. Okay. Spirits, we don't know what happens in the afterworld. But there's enough proof out there. There's enough people that have died and come back. All the spirits don't know everybody in the whole fucking universe. Once you become a spirit doesn't mean that all of a sudden you know everybody and you know what happened to everybody in the whole fucking world. But our spirit box, we're just gonna happen to meet who we're looking for, but we're never gonna meet who we're looking for. We're gonna find some other spirit that happens to know that my spirit box, of all the spirit boxes that are going all over the world, that they're gonna come to my spirit box and tell me what happened to them. Are you fucking stupid? anyone that believes that, I feel sorry for you. Because if you put the logic behind it, it makes absolutely 0 sense. And I'm also not coming to you from a place of no religion. I'm not coming to you as an atheist. I absolutely believe in an afterlife. I absolutely believe in ghosts. I 100% believe that you can contact your father, your mother, your brother, your sister, someone in your life. That I do believe that in a mental telepathy kinda way, I don't know how to put it, that you can reach the ghost of someone that you loved. So I am 100% all for it. But you're not gonna reach a complete stranger is not gonna be able to reach out to your loved one via an app that you find on your phone or some stupid little box. It's never gonna happen. Now, if you're holding a ritual in your house, if you're holding a seance with a medium, if you go somewhere with a medium and perform and you set everything up and you want to meet, talk to your brother, that I believe. I believe you can get that energy because you're right there and you can get that energy in your aura, and your energy can definitely reach the ones that were close to you. I 100% believe that. But that doesn't happen from some fucking box from a complete stranger that all of a sudden the spirits around are going to tell you exactly what you're looking for. Dumbest shit I ever heard. And add a box to that of a complete stranger. No. Ghosts are energy. Once we die, we have a soul. A soul is based on energy. That is our energy inside of us. So when we die, that energy is released. Where it goes is matter of what you believe. But I'll tell you what it doesn't do. It doesn't go to a spirit box of a complete fucking stranger that has no ties to you and no energy. That doesn't happen. Sorry, it just doesn't happen. So all these people that tell you it does, no, it don't. Sorry, doesn't happen. Now, can a true psychic reach somebody? Yes, it's been proven. Real psychics, not the ones on YouTube, but real psychics that have helped police, that have worked with the FBI, that have nailed somebody down to a T of where they were, and the cops work with them. They're doing that with energy. They're not doing that with, let me get my spirit box and make lots of fucking noise. So ridiculous. So fucking ridiculous. But that's my personal opinion. But if you just use a little bit of logic, you'll see that I'm right. And you'll see that what I'm saying makes perfect sense. So T-Rev, I know I totally went off on a tangent, but T-Rev, who is everything I'm against, turns around and has another call. I guess it was Steven Stern's alleged friend. This guy Ghost goes on, Granny's watching on her last live. It's like 14 hours ago. No proof is ever asked. Granny doesn't ask for proof. Thank God QB did. But Granny doesn't ask for proof. And this guy's on there for like 2 hours. I skimmed through it in 5 minutes, but I just like literally just skimmed through it. And he he let out, I guess him and T-Rev now have had a falling out. All of a sudden they had a falling out. Nobody knows why. So this guy goes on Granny's Watching and claims how he's autistic and, he didn't know what he was doing. I'm sorry, but that's an insult to anyone with autism. Autism doesn't make you not do something or do something. Autism, I don't know how I want to put this right, but autism people know right from wrong. Autism, you don't use autism as an excuse for doing something like that. Autism can be an excuse of why, you know, they're not understanding your words. They're not understanding, social cues. That there's so many like avenues of autism, but these are things that you can make an excuse. Well, I have autism, so you know, I'm not understanding that or whatever. That's fine. Totally fine. But this guy's trying to use autism. Well, I have autism. So the fuck does that mean? Who cares that you have autism? And after I heard that, I kind of just like skimmed past it. I'm like, "Oh, whatever, dude." And so he's going on and on. And someone in chat, like, I really don't watch the whole thing, but somebody in chat was like saying how, oh, you shouldn't make excuses or something like that. And he was like, I'm not making excuses. He's like, I'm just saying, like, all I kept thinking when I was watching it, like, are you fucking dumb? And I don't mean an autism dumb. I mean, like, are you trolling Granny? And I was saying that Granny's dumb. Granny, do you not see what this guy is doing? Like, it was the biggest joke I ever saw. And of course, Granny pulls a Queen Bee and says nothing and just lets this guy ramble on and on and on and on. It was ridiculous. So then someone told me QB has the actual text. That's funny, Tracy. So then someone tells me that I'm sorry, QB has the actual text. Now, if you guys want to see some of what I'm talking about, tell me and I'll play it. Just let me know if you guys want to see it. Because I'll play some of it with Granny. And you guys tell me what you think. I think the dude is fucking trolling. But then QB does have the actual text message. Tim goes off on a tangent, which is also kind of funny, but he's right about what he's saying. He really is. He's right. So you guys tell me what you want to do. Oh, and he docs Cluminati or something? I guess this guy ghost docs Cluminati. And then he was saying how sorry he was for doxing Cluminati. And Cluminati's like sitting there yelling at him. I don't know. I don't watch Cluminati. I don't watch any of them really. All right. Let me go back and pull it up. Yeah, but Jill, that's what I'm saying. I know. Let me just say, I know you're a big GW fan. Okay, I get that. Put all that aside for a second. He was like trolling her. There was no proof at all that any of that was true. Now, Queen Bee showed some proof, but he doxed her, then apologized, then took his apology away. Why? Because she yelled at him? Is that why? Because she yelled at him? All right, this one I'm gonna play from it. I'm gonna play the beginning of where he uses autism and excuse, and then I'm gonna play the end when Cluminati yells at him. And there was some guy talking throughout, but like I said, I skimmed through it. So I don't know what led up to like either way. Well, Jill, not for nothing, but she never shows proof of anything. So there's that. But like, she didn't even bother to ask. She literally didn't even bother to ask, well, why did you and T-Rev have a fallout? Why did you and T-Rev? Why are we here today? Like, why are you doing this? Like, she didn't even ask it. She's turning into Queen Bee and just doesn't bother asking anything. Hold on. Then again, in all fairness, Jill, you're right. I was just gonna say she probably did, but I skimmed through it, so I didn't hear it. So you're right. I apologize. I realized that after I said it, like, Laura, you didn't even want it. You skimmed through it. You don't know what she fucking asked. Maybe you just didn't stop at that point. I know. So, Jill, I'm so sorry. I apologize. I really do apologize. I realized after I said it what an idiot I was. And I mean that. Okay. But let's just start here. All right. Hold on. Let's just start with this. Her title, I pretended to know Steven Stern's behind the scenes. If that guy hadn't have come up, her whole stream would have been about Brittney. This whole beginning stream is about Brittney and the poor me cry for my daughter this, my daughter that, my kids this. I have never heard anybody talk about her kids except her. No joke. Okay, this is another thing. I pretend to know about Steven Stern's exposed trolling in TC cases. Drama divides agreeing with a disgusting comment about Granny watching daughter. Why are you talking about Steven Stern's and trolling in TC cases and then playing something about your daughter? Make it make sense. Just make it make sense. There are people that don't like GW. Get over it. This is all about Brittney. The first 15 minutes till the dude comes up. Brittney, Angela Brittney. The same shit. Over and over and over and over and over and over. Angela Brittney. 30 minutes. And all of a sudden, here comes this dude. Hey, Cass. And this is where it gets interesting.
Oh, okay.
And he betrayed me, and I mean, it was just the most silliest shit I've ever heard in my life for the reasoning, because I deal with autism. I was diagnosed at 11, so I have a problem with like kind of understanding people's like real true intentions or just like how they perceive themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And so I spent a good time on his show, as a guest, and people started to like me coming up, giving my actual insight of the case and everything involving Sebastian. And people started asking me to create my own channel because they wanted to hear me talk about the case a lot more.
Right.
So when I did that, I was instantly betrayed. He said that I had all his haters on my show. It turned into something nasty. So there might be some people in your chat that might kind of know who I am, possibly.
I think they're asking, did T-Rev have you dox Cluminati for him? Did you dox Clue?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that was on the like, I guess T-Rev asked you to do it, or you did it on your own?
He asked me to do it.
Mm.
He asked me to do it. And I normally don't do that stuff, but I was very...
Okay, now, can someone please tell me why T-Rev would ask somebody else to dox Cluminati. Why would T-Rev need Cluminati doxed? I'm just curious.
Severely manipulated into doing stuff that I didn't even want to do at all. Because I mean, there was gonna be backlash if I didn't do it. Obviously, there was a lot of slandering going on. It was just behind the scenes. It's not what everyone thinks it is. There's a lot of dark shit going on, especially with this case, that I feel like they're all connected. And when I say they're all connected, I'm talking about certain creators, Seth Rogers, the Proudfoots, they're all connected.
I believe that. I believe that they were all in the same house when they had their fallout as well.
Yes, I can confirm that. Okay, so there was a point in time. This happened maybe last month. It was actually my last time I was on his show. And he pulled Seth up, and you know, this is after he had already made the big deal about the whole purchasing a pistol, the whole pistol incident.
Yeah.
And I remember it was very weird because like he sent the link out to bring him up. I'm like thinking in my head, okay, this is about to get bad and crazy.
Where is the proof? I want to see proof. Where's the proof? There is none.
This is not going to go good. I don't want to be a part of a panel where I'm going to be arguing with Seth. It's not going to look good for Sebastian's case. It's not going to look good at all. I don't want to do any of that stuff. But he come up, and I noticed something off the rip that this was kind of weird to me. So I had been to his house before, T-Rev's.
Okay.
I went out there one time, got a bad vibe, and then never went back. And I noticed that when Seth came up, Seth was actually on Michaela's porch.
That's what I thought too. Okay. Yeah.
So I'm sitting there thinking, okay, I was like, wait a second here. How if these two are actually really arguing with each other and have a hatred for each other and exposing one another, why is Seth there? Like that doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Like why would Seth be on the call?
Who fucking cares? What does that have to do with his missing son? This is the kind of content that I don't understand. Who gives a fuck? Why does everybody care why Seth was on Michaela's porch? It has nothing to do with Sebastian at all.
Carport right now while he's in the house. Like, what's going on here? And then that's when I started noticing, okay, I'm not being told some truth either here. I'm being brought into this situation to where I could be the scapegoat and take the fall for this. Or somehow it's going to come back to me. People are going to say, oh, yeah, Smoke, you were involved with T-Rev, so this, and this. It's not the case. I had no idea for that even happening. And yes, I will say this too. I do apologize for doxing Cluminati. It was not something that I wanted to do. I don't support that stuff, but I can reassure everybody I was severely manipulated in doing stuff that I didn't want to do.
Now I have a question because you said something about you would get backlash. What kind of backlash were you afraid of getting if you didn't dox her?
Humiliation publicly. So there were certain individuals that would make content about me that were fake. Like that they would make fake chats to put them out on social media that would
like blackmail and frame you.
Yes.
Well, I know
yes.
Seth Rogers has done that to others. I know Seth has done that. I don't know anything about T-Rev, but I know for without a doubt that Seth has framed people and blackmailed people.
Yes. Just blackmail. I mean, just constant. I mean, sometimes even life-threatening threats as well.
Like, am I the only one that's getting the feeling that this guy is so full of shit? Like, who's gonna troll you? Who's gonna make up fake accounts about you? Who gives a fuck about you? Nobody.
It would get that that serious. Yeah, I felt like I was constantly under pressure. I can tell you right now, I've done some other things I'm not proud about either, and I will go ahead and I will admit to them. One of them is I came on his show one time, and he had sent me the messages. I have all receipts for those, asking me to come on when he was doing a live about the Madeline Soto case, for me to call in and to pretend to be Stephen Stern's friend, Rick Armstrong.
That was you?
That was me.
You son of a bitches. Oh my gosh. I knew that was so fake, but what? Oh, wow. So that was actually orchestrated between you two behind the scenes?
By him. And he told me to do it. And I didn't want to do it, but he asked
That's also a lie. And I'll show you that in a minute.
me to do it so he can make more money and views.
Yeah. I mean, there has to be there has to be some accountability from you though, because you're not a dumb guy. You know what I mean? Like,
No, there's not. I mean,
wow.
Well, I mean, yeah, I feel like a shitty person for doing it, because I feel like always trying to help him, because it was always about him, always about making his show better, what I can do to make his show better. So someone asked, was I paid to do it?
Yeah.
As far as payment goes, he was going to try to set up to get me more viewers for my show, which, I mean, it's silly.
Hold up. Did he or did he not just say at the beginning that T-Rev and him had a fallout because he wanted to do his own show? Now he's saying that T-Rev was going to help him get views for his own show. Which is it, dude? You can't have it both ways. So he's so full of shit. This is all bullshit. He's fucking trolling her.
It's so sickening to me. I ask I pray every day to God, because I feel like that's just sickening, and I hope that I get forgiven for it, because it's a sin that it eats away at me every single day. But I mean, I'm not going to not ever admit it. I own up to it. He never will, but I will. I own up to it. I think it's something that's not right at all. It's something terrible to do. But he has this kind of mob mentality to where all of his viewers think that he's just the saint. He does no wrong. He doesn't care about these cases. He's only there for a paycheck. That's all he wants, is the money and the views.
Could someone show me a creator that truly cares about these cases that aren't here for money and views? I'll wait.
And I mean, that right there is proof. And I had the screenshots, I had the receipts of the conversation. Him saying.
Were you also the fake neighbor in Sebastian's case?
No. Nope. The only one that I've ever done was the Rick Armstrong, and that was it. And after,
to say like that was it, like that's about a little girl who was brutally sexually assaulted by her mom's boyfriend and then murdered. Like, that's a big deal to add.
Right. I know. Oh, I know.
Disparity.
Yeah, I know, and I hate myself for it. Best believe. I hate myself for it. I'm disgusted with myself, but I wanted to admit that to you and to your viewers, to shed some light about some of the corruption that's going on true crime on YouTube.
I mean, yeah, for sure. There's a lot of corruption going on. Wow. So the fake mouse poop guy, that was all you. That's crazy.
Fake mouse poop guy.
That's what, isn't that what the guy was saying? You, I guess, were saying with Madeline Soto's case, like there was.
I don't remember that part. All I remember is him having me call in his show twice. And I remember this the first time I did it. He said, "If I keep talking to you, I'm going to get over 100K views on this."
If you kept talking as the fake friend.
Yes.
Wow.
He said, "More people want to hear you talk. Keep talking. 100K views guaranteed." And
Sweet one, let me correct myself. I do care about cases, but not the people in particular, if that makes sense. You'll never hear me say, "Oh, I just love Summer Wells." That would be fake as fuck. "Oh, I just love Sebastian." I don't know these people. I don't love them. I don't love Stephen Avery. I don't love Brendan Dassey. And I was diehards for them. I'm passionate about injustices. I'm passionate about corruption. I'm passionate about why so many kids are missing, that kind of stuff. That's what I'm passionate about. As far as the people go, it could be anybody. Absolutely anybody. Samantha could be Sebastian, could be Sammy. I have no idea. I never get attached to an actual case. But I'm passionate about things that surround the case. And that's honest. But when I hear people say, "Oh, well, he's only in it for money and views." Well, Granny admits she's only in it for views. Like, she admits it. I was on a panel with her where she admitted it. So I don't get his whole point. But I digress. Let's continue.
Messages real where he was calling you like just an autistic guy and
yes,
real?
yes, autistic fuckboy. Yes, that's what actually happened behind the scenes. Everyone thought that he cared about me as a friend because, he wanted to use my. No, I was not. I was not Brian Kohlberger.
No.
And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, Jill. Believe me, I'm not saying anything wrong. I'm the first one to say that. So don't mistake what I'm saying. Absolutely. See nothing wrong with that. And look at this. J is for justice. J is for justice faked being one of Chris Watts' friends. So she's questioning somebody else? Really? Jay, I forgot the girl's name that you faked, but we all know it was you. And yet you're questioning someone else when you did the exact same thing just for money and views? Girl, sit the fuck down.
I was just Rick Armstrong. That's the only one I ever did. And I never did any more after that because I didn't want it was sick. I hate myself for even doing the Rick Armstrong one, but I'm not afraid to admit it because that's just who I am. I will admit to my actions. I will tell the truth because, that's the right thing to do. He never will. But I can confirm you that I noticed that there was a definite shift in negative energy the moment I asked that question that Stevie just asked right there. At the house, I asked that same question, and I noticed that
about the money, if Seth gave Michaela the money.
Yes, about the money. And I noticed that right after I asked that question, the energy shifted. I noticed that I was definitely, I was going to get set up for a bunch of stuff. This person went on YouTube and told his viewers that I was a drug addict on his live panels. This is back during Idaho 4. I actually have a thyroid disease, and if I don't take my medication on a strict schedule, it can cause me to have seizures. There was an episode that he was filming of Idaho 4 that I was a guest panel, and I had a seizure live on his stream, and he told all of his viewers that I was a drug addict and doing drugs. Ruined my reputation by everybody. I lost all my viewers, all my subscribers. Everyone left my show because they said that I was a drug addict.
Who said that?
T-Rev.
T-Rev. And then you became friends with him again after that?
Yeah.
This community is filled with drug addicts. And T-Rev is an ex-drug addict. I have a very hard time believing that T-Rev would do that to anybody because T-Rev talks openly about his addiction and how hard it was and that he was a heroin addict, he was a shooter. I don't believe this guy at all. At all.
Yeah, I thought maybe people can change. Boy, was I wrong. Mm-mm. And I can tell you one thing too, to have a seizure on a live show and to immediately watch the chat completely eat you up and say, "Why is he on drugs? Why are you letting a drug addict on your show?" It just blew my mind.
And he knew you had underlying medical issues.
Oh yeah. And he also messaged me after and said, "Hey man, I can't be letting you up on my stream anymore because people are saying that you're nodding out and you're a drug addict." And I'm like, "Dude, I was having a fucking seizure, man. What are you talking about?" He's like, "Nah, man, I've had people come to me and tell me all this." And that part was all lies. He just wanted to get me off his show. I was embarrassing him. But the moment he realized that he could benefit off of my autism to benefit from on his show to make more views and more money, because now he has this alleged best friend that can relate to the Sebastian situation. I've got a best friend that has autism too.
I don't know here for the party. I don't see anybody obsessed with her but her. Just saying.
So now I can use him on my show as a guest and get more views. And sometimes he would, put in the tags autism or stuff like that. And I mean, it was just so cringe. So cringe.
Thank you, Kaz. Hey, Evelyn.
Cringe.
Why did you allow him to use you? Thank you.
Honestly, so when I first met him years and years ago, I've known him since 2013. And I knew a lot of people in the rap game that he was associated with, and I admired his skills. I became good friends with him, but I noticed.
Sorry, go on.
I mean, at the time, and I mean, I noticed that he was coming off as a decent person, but then there would always be something with this guy. There would always be something.
Let me also say why I think that Granny's being fucking trolled. What grown man, and the guys in here, I know there's a bunch of guys in here, you can help me out with this one. What grown man goes up on I can't say Granny's a man, but goes on a female panel to cry baby about another man? These are grown men, guys. We're not talking about 12-year-olds. I've seen 12-year-old boys more mature. Why is any grown man going on another fucking panel to bitch about a grown man? Are you gay? Are you dating him? Like, what's the deal? Am I the only one that finds that really fucking odd and really strange? Like, this whole thing is about him him crying about T-Rev. Get over it.
Something with him where he would, have a reason to stop talking to me or to start drama with me for some odd reason. And it always escalated that. And I kept asking myself, why am I always giving people all these chances? Like right now, I'm really good friends with his brother, his real life brother. Okay. I've never had any arguments with his brother. I've had a great friendship with his brother. I've had a great friendship with his father. But, him, it's always been just the run of the mill. It's always been, me being scrutinized for my character so he can make money or views. And the moment I asked questions about if it was true that a certain individual gave Michaela $12,000, I noticed that both of their energies completely changed, almost to a point to where it felt like that. Why is this guy asking all these serious questions? Why does he want to know this truth for? Like, they weren't going to tell me yes or no. Obviously, I could just tell by body language that it was 100% true that he gave $12,000 to Michaela.
What caused the fallout for you two?
Okay, so I was on his show one night and we wrapped it up. I've had a lot of his viewers. They all told me that I should make my own show as well because people were interested in hearing my opinions on some of these cases and stuff. And so I created my own true crime channel. And I feel like that was kind of pissing him off because he didn't want me getting viewers at all on my own. And so we wrap up the show. People asked me if I would go live that night. I said, yeah, I'll go live on mine. So I went live on mine. I'm maybe 20 minutes in. I had two guests come up, spending their ideas and stuff. And I had, then I noticed that someone said, hey, have you seen your chat? Because, I mean, usually if I'm in the middle of like a panel or something and I have two guests on or something and we're into like getting really into the subject matter, I don't pay 100% attention to the chat. I mean, I might graze over it and see if there's anything important to discuss, but I didn't see people coming in and out. I had mods that would, they would remove trolls that would come in. I mean, I was getting trolls every time I would go live. Within 5 minutes, I already have a Seth Rogers troll in my chat saying he found Sebastian's pee-pee cut off.
Yeah, that's Rapper. He does in all our chats.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would have the Tony Max one pop up. A Chris Profit one pop up.
Yeah, they come back to back to back to back. Yeah. Did you associate that with T-Rev is what you're saying?
Changed. His whole demeanor changed. Willing to go out, boots on the ground, and search for Sebastian. Like, is there really and then that's why I started asking myself, is Sebastian really missing? Or is he being held somewhere? Like, is there I mean, there's a lot of corruption going on. I still think that the whole case itself is just, it's weird to me how Sebastian has disappeared in thin air. No one's seen him. Nobody has done any searches. Seth hasn't searched since April.
No, he hasn't.
Proudfoots aren't searching. And now the Proudfoots have Faith in their custody, which is shocking because, I mean, how could you get a young girl in your custody now after one of your kids is already missing, actively missing?
Because there must not be enough proof to say they did anything. That's why they would get custody. If there was proof of foul play or they had suspicion that they were involved, there's no way that he would get custody for the summer.
That's true. You're right. I don't know why I even thought that it would be a good idea for me to post that stuff. I mean, what
where in the fuck would Seth get money to pay anybody's house off?
What was it going to do for my case besides make me look like a bad person?
Right.
I mean, he got a lot of money and views off of the whole Brian Kohlberger called me type thing. A lot of money was made that month. And that was not me. I know people are still asking that. That was not me. I did not call in as Brian Kohlberger. The only one I've ever done is the Rick Armstrong, and yeah, and again, I apologize to Clue.
Notice how he said end. I love how he said end.
Illuminati for doxing her. putting her her public information out, her criminal record.
Well, you just said T-Rev was in trouble with the law. Do you ever post his criminal record? You know what I mean? Like, what does somebody's criminal record have to do with coverage of the case? Like, I don't understand what you guys were trying to accomplish with that.
If I had to take a guess, Granny, I would say that that was probably an attempt to get the backlash off of him.
Yeah. Clues up here.
Actually, it's Cletus.
Sorry.
That's all right. She's sitting here ordered
Way. I was his friends once.
Who's Clotis? Is that her boyfriend? Her husband? Is that who that is?
You know, at one time I was his friend, not anymore.
So what's your point of coming out and talking all this stuff right now? I'm just curious. What's the game here? What do you hope to see come out of this?
Well, what I would like to see come out of this is for people to understand that with this certain case, there's a lot more going on than people realize. There are creators out here that are.
I cannot stand when I hear these idiots talk like that. Dude, nobody is telling you inside information. You don't have inside information. Stop the bullshit.
Getting paid to spread this stuff around, to get involved with it. The whole beef between T-Rev, Seth, I think it's staged. I think there's definitely there's some kind of money going around. People are getting paid. I mean, especially if the $12,000 thing is true, which I never fully got a 100% from them. I asked a question, never got the full answer. It seemed like when I asked a question about it, that's when things took the turn for the worse for me. It seemed like that I was being targeted after that. So I'm just basically trying to tie in from what I think is going on with the corruption involving this case in general. I think there are creators out here that are secretly involved somehow, way, shape, or form to either spread misinformation or to hide certain details. And I mean, I look, Cletus, I can understand that you're upset with me and pissed off. I fully understand that. And I'm not lying to you when I said that. I mean, I know you said that you think I'm up here telling bullshit.
Jill, no, it wasn't. It had to do with Natasha. It had nothing to do with Granny's grandma. It had to do with Natasha.
That's not the case. I fully am 100% sorry about what I did, sharing her information on my stream. Doxing her information out is something that I don't like doing and I regret doing, and that's genuine from my heart, and I mean it.
Well, I'm just gonna say it like this: if you wanted somebody to believe that and for that to carry any weight at all, you wouldn't wait for me to come up on Granny's panel. When you know Clue's got a channel, you got a channel. I ain't heard nothing out of you, so I don't believe shit you say.
Hey, that's your belief, man. That's your opinion. You have a right to your own opinion, man. There's also something I also did want to add to
Jill, I don't think you're lying, but you got misinformation because it was about Natasha. She told me that herself, that it was some kind of spoof on Natasha, but I don't remember exactly what it was. But it had to do with Natasha's grandmother dying. It had nothing to do with Granny's grandmother.
Some of the stuff that I also did notice going on with the Sebastian case as well, Granny. So there was also a point in time too that more stuff had came out involving T-Rev and Seth. there was something like talked behind the scenes. I know there was like a big uproar because I'm guessing that someone had shared a picture of Seth sitting on a recliner, and it went all over social media. I don't know if you saw that.
I actually didn't see that.
So there was an alleged picture that went around on social media, taken from alleged T-Rev sitting inside Seth Rogers' house. He took a picture of Seth sitting in a recliner. Seth got mad, and he asked T-Rev why he took a picture of him in his house. And he said, because my Discord doesn't believe that I'm at your house. That went,
Okay.
that went all over social media. I have recently actually deleted my Facebook because of all the harassment that I've gotten from the group pages that was created by JLR, the mysterious disappearance of Sebastian Rogers.
Yeah.
I had to delete my entire Facebook because all I did was I asked one question in the group page about, I just said, so Seth and CP allegedly have an alibi. What's Katie's alibi? How come Katie doesn't have an alibi? And I got so much scrutiny. There are so many pro Katie people in that chat, and they all were just constantly messaging me, sending me nasty messages. Some people threatened to dox my information out. Some people threatened to kill me.
See, and I think what you experienced there was horrible, right? And that's what Clue experienced by being
Right.
pro Katie
Yeah.
and Chris. And you did the same thing to her that people threatened to do.
It's just like, bam.
Right.
I think that they all three have all those three just being involved with, me and Seth had, but that, and then that's the sad thing. His haters were in my chat, and
now you're going to come clean with all this. I mean, that was some grimy stuff about that guy calling in. I actually sent money thinking that was that man. So you just defiled his viewers, and you've lost a lot of trust. So I'm glad you're come up here and woe is thou speech, but you got to be understanding some people are still angry, and I'm glad you're coming clean. I'm glad.
Yeah.
If that makes you feel better, that's fine. But that was some foul shit there, buddy.
It was.
Really was.
And like I said, I'm not happy about it.
Well, okay. That's all I was wanting to say, because I was there from the beginning. And if you've done all that with T-Rev.
Who is the one talking? That's what I couldn't figure out. There's no name. Who is the one talking?
And he booted you out. I hope you do whatever your point is here, Granny. I don't know what his point is, but I'm glad he's come clean or whatever.
I mean, I told him my point.
I don't think he's come clean. So let me just take a second. If everybody do me a favor and not interrupt me, I'd certainly appreciate it. Listen, Smoke, a couple things. First of all, I'm truth, not feelings. Second of all, I've got a real big problem with you, and it has nothing to do with Clue whatsoever. It has to do with the fact that I am also autistic, and you have made the rest of us look like complete shit with the way that you have acted, the way you have used your autism as an excuse to be vengeful and vindictive and aggressive and cause anger and issues in people's lives. I don't believe a single word that you're saying on here. I think that you're doing it to save your own ass. And if it was me giving a suggestion, I would suggest.
I also want to point this out. Every male autistic person I know hates fucking drama. They would not be on panels on YouTube discussing drama. So I don't know where all of these people, all of these drama people, all of a sudden are all autistic. Sit down. Give me a fucking break.
you take a couple months off of here and assess what is important in your life, whether you want to use your autism as a crutch or as a benefit to society. Because right now you're playing this poor, pitiful me bullshit, and from one man to another one.
Now, let me quote. I agree with the things he's saying, but I don't know why he's so I'm autistic too. Okay. But I do agree with what he's saying.
It's fucking disgusting. Now, you can come on here and act like, oh, they took advantage of me, blah, 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 blah. Fuck off, okay? Because I'm autistic as well. And don't nobody take advantage of me. Nobody, okay? And the fact that you're using your autism in a case where the young man has autism is sick, in my opinion. So maybe I'm being a little too rough on you, but you know what's not rough? You know, having a young girl who lives at home with their mom and dad worry about someone showing up at their fucking house because you wanted to get a view and a click. So technically, so you can
Okay, have a young girl who lives with their mom and their dad have someone show up. Who is the little girl? What is he talking about? What little girl lives with their parents? Granny? I don't, I'm confused. Clue live with the parents? I don't know. Oh, they absolutely do, Jill. My son hates drama. Hates it.
understand this correctly, Clue could sue the loving shit out of you and you never have another thing the rest of your life. You understand that, right? And by coming.
So Clue's a young girl who lives with her mommy and daddy? For real? Oh, Clue's daughter. Okay, I was going to say.
On here and admitting to doxing her, you've just won her case for her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like literally, you just cost yourself $10,000 or $20,000, $30,000 if she decided to be an asshole and go.
Oh my God, she's not getting $30,000 because somebody fucking doxed her. Give me a break. These people are so clueless. Cluminati, clueless. Okay, nobody, you not suing him for $30,000 for fucking a dox, which probably wasn't even a full dox.
Go and sue you because you came on here and admitted to doing it. And you know who's not going to get in trouble for it? These jackasses that keep fueling your fire and making you do things like you say.
Right. You're right.
So
You're right.
at the end of the day, if you are of sound mind enough to get on here and talk about true crime and get on here and talk about cases and remember those things and remember the facts and remember all this, then you are not a dummy. And you are smart enough when someone's taking advantage of you the same way I am. You know who else has autism on this panel? At least one other person. You know whose children has autism?
How old is the daughter? Yeah, I never heard he threatened Clue's daughter. Hey, Amanda. They call the daughter Little Clue. How old's the daughter? Why does anyone even know about her daughter?
Autism, at least one other person. So that pulling the autistic card is not going to fucking work with us. It's just not. Sorry, bro. We've all dealt with it our whole lives. School, getting made fun of, getting beat on, getting put in bad situations. Right?
Hey, I completely understand your frustration.
It's not a frustration, bro. It's not a frustration at all. It's a disgust and disdain for the activity that I've watched.
Hey, I deserve it. But you know what? I own up to it. You know, that's the least I could have done is actually
own it up to it. Doesn't change it though, Bubba. What are you going to do in the future?
I know.
What's the future? You know what I mean? Like, and I know I'm being hard on you, but bro, come on now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's people's children you're putting at risk. And what if someone went out today and put your address online? Because people have your address. You know that, right?
Yeah, they already have.
Well, you know that none of the people you doxed and none of the people you threw under the bus put your information out.
Right.
And you say you've only doxed one person, bro, and that's bullshit. So if you're going to come on here and put it all out there, be honest and put it all out here. Don't just come out here, you know, and put just a little bit out to kind of get everybody. I mean, if you're going to put it on the table, bub.
And I do agree with what moderator just said, even though I can't fucking stand that asshole. Moderator said that he's not outing this because, oh, he's the whistleblower for T-Rev. No, he's outing it because he was rejected by T-Rev. And I absolutely agree with that.
Put everything on the table because the people in the chat know that you're lying about things you've already said. So how are you going to keep lying while trying to be honest? I don't understand it.
What have I lied about?
Well, there's other people you've doxed, bro.
I've only doxed one person. Well,
what?
I put the information out about Clue.
That's not the only person you've put information out about the whole time you've been here on TikTok or on YouTube.
That's the only
If I
person
need to go do a video, if I need to go do a video on it today, I can. Would you prefer me to do that, or I just obviously put an option out here to just be real? If you came on here to be real and be honest, don't half step it, Bo. You know what I'm saying? You got to full step it, step completely into it, and then people are going to respect you more. But half stepping it and then saying little lies to cover yourself, it's not working. People in the chat are looking at you like you're nuts.
The only person that I have any recollection of actually putting information out on was, in fact, Clue. If I put any information out of other people, then I don't have any recollection of doing it.
How do you? Okay.
I'm being honest. I'm being honest with you. I'm not pulling your chain.
All right, let me just say this. I have been doxxed more times than anybody on this fucking community. I have had CPS called on me more times than anybody in this fucking community, except maybe Natasha Cooper. My address, I run a business. My address is all over the internet. It takes 2 seconds to find my address, my home, and everything. I have never been fucked with. My kids have never been fucked with. So people need to back the fuck off. I even had a psycho say he was going to, contact my kid's fucking coach and make sure he doesn't play football anymore and all this other shit. Gave the school, gave the coach's name, nothing happened. People fucking talk shit, plain and simple. So get the fuck over yourself. Like, oh my God, it's so horrible. Get over it. It's not that big of a fucking deal. Nobody's coming to your house to kill you, I promise.
Okay, I'm not lying. If I've done it other times, I wasn't aware that I was doing it.
You're not going to try to backpedal any of this, right?
No.
Come on, bro. You know what you're doing.
You know what the funniest thing is, sweet one? If someone orders a candle, they have my address. So if you really wanted to know my address, order fucking wax melts for $12. I mean, that's how simple it is to get my address.
Doing. I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, but you can't. You're not this dumb, bro. You're not. I'm telling you, you're not. You're not this dumb. You're an intelligent dude. Most of us autistic cats are. We just have social issues. We have, dealing with relationship issues, dealing with our emotions issues. That's what we deal with. You know what I mean? And I know everybody's different, but bro, I can sit here and look at you and tell you that you and I probably are pretty close on the spectrum together. You know what I mean? The only difference is I would never go out of my way to put a child in danger or take shit real world.
Nope.
The amount of information I have in my email about so many people, and I would never put it out because that's not what this is about, yo. This is about trying to bring people home that are lost or runaway or kidnapped or whatever it might be. And you're using I call it an advantage. I don't call it a disadvantage, but you're using your advantage of autism as somehow as a detriment and like a disability. And it's not a fucking disability.
If I may, I don't think he was calling himself stupid. I think what he was trying to say is he thought he was helping a friend.
No, Cletus is 100% right in everything he's saying. He is dead on, 100% correct. And yes, he was using as an excuse. He was using as a disability. Cletus hasn't said anything that I disagree with.
friend, and I'm not making excuses for him by any means. There is no excuse, but I don't think he thought that far ahead. Like, I don't think he thought,
I do.
oh,
I do.
you know,
Yep,
I don't.
110. I do.
But I
I
don't
think
know
he
him.
did.
This is my first
I don't-
introduction to him, so I don't know.
I don't think he. No, you don't accidentally. You don't accidentally put someone's address out there. You don't accidentally, without knowing what you're doing, dox somebody. That's not how this works. You know what?
Okay, I have accidentally doxed someone. So I've accidentally doxed a few people. It can be done. You accidentally show your email, or you accidentally show something that you didn't mean to show. It can be done. But I get what he's saying.
You're doing. You know that it's wrong if you.
Activity away from him is what he wanted me to do it for. Was to put information about her because everyone was putting information out about him. He's like, hey, go put this out so that way, you know,
So he physically asked you to go do that 100%, just like that.
This reminds me of all the people when they left my Patreon and turned around and said, well, we didn't mean to do it. Laura did it. Laura did it. Laura told us to do it. Well, if Laura told you to jump off a fucking bridge, would you do it? Oh, that's not Cletus? Oh, well.
Yes. That's why I did it. I had no run-ins with Clue. I never.
We know. That's what didn't make any sense.
I never came in her chat. I never had a problem with her. I didn't even know who she was at the time. He just told me, the information, and I just ran with it. I mean, it was
the fact that WSU Kim is in Granny's live just speaks volumes. It just speaks volumes. Kim is as fake as fucking smoke is.
Stupid on my part and dumb and the wrong thing to do, and I openly admit it.
Did he offer to pay you or anything for it, or did you think you were just, helping a friend? Like, what was your benefit to it?
I thought I was just helping a friend. I mean, he mentioned something about, getting views, which is what always equaled out for him, is to get these views for my channel, 100K. If you keep talking 100K.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, Truth. Did you have any other things you were saying to him?
Well, no, I listen who can't speak those things. Okay.
Yes, sir. It was all real.
Someone calls me an autistic fuck, I'm driving to their house. That's a promise.
But honestly,
he's not lying. They'll do it.
But Truth, I will say this. Shit, and I was wrong. TBI.
Yeah.
No. Because I can't prove 100% of it if there is anything involved in Tide. Now, what I can say, though, that I am 100% sure, I saw I think I saw it one time on Truth Not Feelings channel about how he mentioned with the whole carport thing with Seth.
Oh, yeah, he did.
So that time that I was on panel with Seth and T-Rev, what's Seth think that
are responsible for that?
And telling him, friend, yes. I was just gonna say, did any certain?
But that's.
One could assume that if they were in a relationship,
you can't trust a snake. You don't know if anything he is saying right now to you is truth or lie.
Very true. Very true.
Gonna sit up here. No, very true. Very true. And you're gonna sit up here and be nice to him, bro. I got you. Play nice, play patty cake with this little son of a bitch. You got a loyalty problem, Dago. On God. You got a real fucking loyalty problem. For real. And I hope everybody, how many people is in here right now? Over 1,000. I hope they all see it for themselves. Because let me tell you something. If it would have ever been anybody put your motherfucking information out there, you think I'm going to sit there and play nice and talk?
I asked him if he was going to apologize to you live. That's what my question was mainly. Why I came up here.
This motherfucker ain't apologized to me once, bro. He ain't apologized to me once. What are you
And that's what
about?
I said to him. I said, are you going to give a public apology? That's one of the main questions I asked him.
No, he's not. Because he's a pussy, bro. That's a pussy.
Clue, I am sorry for what I did to you.
That?
Clue, I am sorry for what I did to you.
You are.
Hey, I understand. I understand you're mad.
You don't understand. Hey, let me speak. You don't understand, bro. You don't have to tell me you're sorry. Bitch, I already know this. I'm not Dago. I'm not Truth. I'm damn sure not Granny, who was like literally gonna put you up on my panel like you're worth the seat.
So then I had no way of apologizing to you then
I don't
until
trust.
now. Like this is
I'm sorry, you stupid son of a bitch. I'm sorry. You see, maybe you're just fucking stupid. Maybe you're not sorry. Maybe you're just stupid. You don't know I got a channel. You don't know I got a chat. You couldn't have come in there and said something before you come up here. Nah, bitch. Miss me with. That's exactly why people like T-Rev can tell you to do their dirty work, because you're so fucking sorry. You're gonna do it. Piss on me again, T-Rev. I liked it. That was nice. Little bitch boy.
What kind of fucking person goes off like that without any proof? How do we even know that T-Rev is behind it? We have no fucking idea. But let's just go with it. Maybe T-Rev is fucking innocent. Maybe T-Rev knows nothing about it. But let's just go off on T-Rev. Oh my God.
I got issues. Oh, for real.
You could have.
Why did Granny just block out everything she said? Like, what was that?
Send her a damn email, that's for sure.
Like, I'm sorry.
You could have went into her channel. She's right. Anytime.
I could have, but you know,
It's right. But I'm a pussy. Just say it. Like that. It is what it is, bro.
I'm not a pussy. I'm not scared.
You show what you show.
I just don't think it's no need.
Mind you, by the way, she gets 1,200 people in her live. Bro. Real mature. Bro. Give me a fucking break.
For any of that. I mean,
how long ago did that happen? And then you break up with him and you haven't not gone into her channel, my channel, Truth channel, and she's been in all of them. You could have done it at any time. She's right.
You're right. I could have.
But you didn't. That's the point right there. You didn't.
You're right. I didn't.
You're 100%.
And what you did to her, was personal.
You're trying to get subs because you know Granny's got 1,000 fucking people.
I don't even care about the number, who's watching, how many people are watching. That's not the important factor here.
And
you're
again,
a fucking liar and a coward. Show the fuck up. You know the address. You got the balls to put the shit out there. Show the fuck up.
I know that's right, bitch.
Pull
Show
up.
the fuck up.
Can you guys imagine the outrage if Betty used that word? Can you fucking imagine how many channels would go after her? It would be endless. Endless. Imagine I said it. Brittney said it. All the righteous do-gooders would go off forever. But Clue says it and nobody says a word. And there's no videos about it. Nothing. That's why I can't fucking stand half these people. But again, imagine if Betty said it. Oh my God. Just imagine.
Yeah,
I don't know your address.
I think people need to start settling shit that way. You got a motherfucking problem with me? You want to put my motherfucking up? I'm a goddamn bitch and I will whoop you like the fucking pussy ass dude you are. On God.
You want to do something for true crime? Go the fuck away.
Hey, you all have every right for your opinions. I mean, I ain't mad about it.
Truth said the same thing, that you need to take some time off of here after what you've done, that you put their personal information out, bro. That's
I did.
They purposely kept it quiet for a reason.
And it was wrong for me to do.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do, Smoke, if one day my child gets hurt? What you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
That would be on me then.
What are you gonna do when that psycho fucking Seth shows up in my motherfucking house? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when some motherfucker on this goddamn internet does what they fucking did. It has to be responsible. You gonna say sorry then, you son of a bitch? No,
I
because
am
you're a
sorry.
goddamn pussy. You are a fucking pussy, bro.
Look, I'm sorry for what I did. It was wrong for me to put your information out.
Folks, welcome to the trash of the community. You're hearing it yourself. Straight up fucking trash.
I don't fucking care. I don't care. That's what you don't understand.
Well, then you don't care.
Apology ain't shit either. And that's what's wrong with half these people that watch this fucking YouTube shit. Y'all don't understand when a person shows you already that they are nobody, they will never be somebody. But that's okay. Y'all keep that little level of immaturity. I'm going to be over here where I am, living it up. Peace.
Thank you, Granny, for having me.
Wouldn't her daughter hear this? Hear her screaming like this? Straight up fucking trash. But let's move on. Now let's see how the other trash on the panel lied. Hang on, I gotta pull it up. Okay, now, before I play it, do you guys want to hear B. Tim's take on it? Do you want to hear B. Tim go off on the text message? Or do you want me not to hear B. Tim? Totally up to you guys. I agree, Amber. Truth, I got that. But also, Queen Bee talks about how, oh, I wish I could make the money that Brittney makes. 50, 50, 20. Sit down, Queen Bee, with your bullshit. Me neither, looking beyond. I can't stand her. Total fucking trash garbage. Exactly, trailer trash. But B-Tim going off is actually kind of funny. Because, like, B-Tim, like, can't really go off on anybody. Like, he thinks he can, but it's a big joke. That's why I found it funny.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, you piece of shit.
I think it was dumb, but I know it was like a form of
homeboy.
Jesus.
Yep.
T-Rev, you are a piece of shit. Like, you are like a genuine piece of shit. Honestly, like I kind of wonder, like, what's the future of humanity when pieces of shit like you exist in society? Like, you are an unemployable piece of shit, horrible rapper, loser, deadbeat dad, fucking grimy motherfucker that tries to take advantage of a tragedy of a girl that was murdered by her and arred by her stepdad. You piece of shit. There is not a bow lower. Like, there is not a level of hell that would be low enough to accept your fucking disgusting garbage soul that is so tainted that it's literally a pitch black. You are a garbage person. Stop praying to God. God is not hearing your words. You better fucking if you want to repent, delete your motherfucking channel. Fucking immediately fucking start acting up like straight. Pay your child support, what you have left, and fucking start straightening out your life. Get a job. You're a fucking bum. You're a bum, and you should get the fuck off the internet, you piece of shit.
You know, he's only going to be mad about the bad rapper part. Just letting you know.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. But see, he can't delete his channel, BTM,
He has an album dropping this week.
Oh my God, you suck.
I know he's right. That's what made it funny, though.
Your song sucks, sir. It's terrible. You're a
Yeah, I wouldn't
horrible.
even bring that up anymore.
Yeah, stop bringing it
I
up.
wouldn't even bring that up anymore. I would not bring attention to that, and I wouldn't even talk about it anymore.
Sorry.
No, I'm just saying, like, I would be, if that's what he's doing it for, then I would not give it any attention. You know what I'm saying? The less people that know, the better.
And Queen Bee's right about that. 100% right about that.
Especially if that's what he's doing it for, because that's some real sick shit. That's even worse.
That's why he's doing all this. If y'all think that those two aren't still friends,
That and the 18,000, he said he made 18K. Well, I wonder why when you're doing dumbass shit like this and you got people believing you $18,000. Oh, I'm sure the fuck you. I'm sure your pockets are definitely lined, Jack.
Come on, Queen Bee. You raised like $70,000 for a bullshit lawsuit. You make in excess of 10 grand a month. Just stop. Stop acting like you're poor and that you don't make this money. Anybody could see the money you make. I would bet an entire year's worth of money that you make more than 10,000 every single fucking month. If I'm wrong, prove it. Because I know I'm right. So just stop the pity poor me.
And then you got Seth over here in another chat. Here's something Seth says. Here, check this out. Look what he says. Age is just a number. It's what you do with it that matters.
I'm going to mute for a minute.
Oh, yeah. That's what Seth. Yeah, Seth said that in Brittney's chat. Yep. Sure the fuck he did.
Is there something wrong with that comment? What am I missing? There's nothing wrong with this comment. Saying that age is just a number, what you do with is what matters, that's 100% correct. My mom is almost 80 fucking years old. My mom is traveling the world right now, literally. They're in Amsterdam, then they're going to Italy and Rome and Paris, all over the place. A lot of 80-year-olds can't even walk. My mom is traveling the world. So, yeah, age is just a number. It's what kind of shape you're in. It's what you do with it. It is what you do with it. So it's not a sexual thing. I didn't take it like that. So for you to point out that like that was such a bad comment, there's nothing wrong with that comment at all. He's 100% right about it.
Bad taste in words to say. Let's just say that much.
Yes, that says right there.
But
my mom is my best friend, except my daughter. My daughter's my best friend too. But yes, I like them both. Right? At HTC, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's nothing wrong with it.
let's listen to more of this fake bullshit call. We'll see what his high school friend of the guy who that Smoke pretended to be. What a piece of shit! I can't believe you did this, T-Rev. There's clickbaiting, there's other shit, but this is bad.
We ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
I think it's the simple fact that people are saying, if you've seen those things, why didn't you report it to the police then? I think that's more of what it is that could, that the people are saying from what the comments that I've read. It's more of why didn't, if he's seen these things, if this guy's seen the things that he said, why did he not report it to police? I think that's more of what the more of the majority of the people are saying in the totality of it. You know what I mean? That's what I think personally, just from comments that I've read.
I gave you tasteful information.
I just got a question. All bullshit aside, does T-Rev think that he's like buff, that he should be wearing that kind of tank top? That's a wife beater. A wife beater means that you have shoulders and arms that look good in that tank top. T-Rev, go put on a fucking t-shirt. You don't have the shoulders or the arms to be wearing it. So I don't know who told you that it looks good. It doesn't. Just saying.
I give you tasteful information that could help out the case a lot. And everyone was chiming out and saying that I'm just making stuff up. These people don't know a damn thing. I gave you tasteful information. I told you. Everyone calls him Stefan or whatever. I knew him by Steven. Unless he gave me an alias, I'm sorry.
Willow, you're also very skinny. He's not, but you're a skinny dude. That's like you walking around in a wife beater. And I think you're more muscular than he is. So it's like, you know, a really fat person walking around in a bra. You just don't do it. So I don't get why he continually like, who lied to him and told him he looks good?
All right, but that's what I knew him by. And I feel like you're just taking that information and your cat's taking that information and you're stretching it or some shit. I don't know. All I will know is
No, I can't help but look at him like a big bitch right now, and with his facial expressions, knowing damn the fuck well this is Smoke, and he's sitting here acting like it's somebody real. His acting skills are on motherfucking point. You hear me?
Yeah, but you know what I get annoyed with? While he's doing this circus act, you see this picture of Soto in the background. This girl who was basically RM'd and then murdered by her stepfather. And this guy is turning this into and her picture's right there. And this is just so fucking sick, man. This is like really fucking sick.
Oh, fuck right it is.
You know, I hate to admit it, but B Tim's right again. What is with this T-Rev? Are you going to forget your fucking name or something? Why do you need it highlighted in a neon sign and also on this fucking cheesy ass pixelated backdrop? Do you forget your name, or are you just so narcissistic that you have to fucking look at your name and want everyone to look at your name all the time? Like, dude, stop. Man, I needed to let this all out. Let me tell you, I've been holding this shit in for a long time. Now tonight I'm just on a fucking rant. I'll just let it all out.
This is sick as fuck.
He keeps putting his head down. I think I don't know if he's laughing while he's putting his head down or not, but you'll see him, he like stares directly down for a couple minutes. Then he'll pick back up. Just like watch his face when he does it.
Like 2020, 2.5 thousand people come in his lives every time he goes live. And this is how he presents himself. What the fuck is wrong with these people? I just don't get it. YOLO. You're discussing a fucking true crime case and you're wearing a YOLO hat with your name blaring all over. Grow the fuck up. And Yetis get 2,000 people in there. Make it make sense.
Look at this indie right here. I told you he was acting like Uncle Taco's call wasn't planned also.
Yeah, that was planned too.
Saying that from the jump.
I can't believe
Bing bong.
Honestly, I don't even know who Uncle Taco is because I really don't watch any of these people. So I have no idea who Uncle Taco is or what they're talking about. If I did, I would gladly comment on it, but I have no idea who they are.
I can't believe.
When I seen the chat, everyone mouthing, it got me. It got under my skin because I'm not here to take away from the actual case. I'm here to shed some light because I actually know the guy.
I mean, okay. I'm just saying though, in general, when it comes to this, when it comes to what was said about you in chat, I'm almost positive it was from what I just said about not letting police know that this guy, that you've seen things like this, like him with minors and stuff like, because that's what was said yesterday. You said you seen stuff with minors, so why didn't you report it? That's what the majority is saying, and I thought the same thing.
Well, at the time, though, I mean, we're a lot older than some of you folks. You know, we're not the same. You know, we're a lot older than some of you folks. So at the time, you know, of course that was frowned upon, but there's a lot of stuff that happened back in the day that wouldn't, you know, go around now because it's just different times. You know how many rock stars or singers back in the day that were having relations with underage girls that never got covered by media or nothing. But nowadays, is you know, I'm not condoning it. I'm just saying, different time period.
All right. So let me. All right. So if, what type of stuff did Steven Stearns do then? What type of stuff did you see him do?
You're a sick bastard.
You sick fucks. Both of you sick fuckers.
Exactly. I'm so mad. I'm gonna have to hop down, but I'm gonna say right now, I everything that B Tim said, put 1 million on it. I've never in my life.
This shit's making me sick to my stomach.
It is.
Knowing damn the fuck well these are
I'm about to
fucking frauds talking about this baby girl after what the fuck she endured. Fuck both of you sick fucks.
And you can sit there and lie and talk this shit and it just flows right off your tongue like.
And I agree with QB 100%. 100%.
It's a different time. And T-Rev, look, what if this would have been a real person and said, but hey, you know, it was a different time. It wasn't right in no time. And then you sit there and say, well, what exactly did he do to her?
Jesus Christ.
Fuck. I hope you rot in hell, you sick bastard.
Shit.
I hope he loses
All right,
every
here we go.
subs.
I mean, with your own eyes that you've been around.
I made someone call me while I'm live on air, pretend to be someone else, and act as if.
Now, I don't know where QB got her information, but she got it. Unlike others, she got it. She got the fucking proof. And I was going to pull this up. And I'm glad she's got it all laid out. It is 3 o'clock in the morning. I know, right, Marie? So she said, T-Rev writes, so hold up. A certain someone is saying that I made them pick up a phone and call to troll about nasty, disgusting, human degrading stuff. To say I made someone call me while I'm live on air, pretend to be someone else, and act as if they were a child predator's best friend while making up wild allegations is outright evil and disgusting. That devil is out there moving in full force. Get the fuck out of here. It's the devil. That's what it is, moron. The fucking devil. And to say that I made you dox someone when you're clearly an adult, chose to do it yourself without anyone begging you, and doing the full research yourself. People want to destroy me, but I won't let you disturb my peace. I'm enjoying time with my children. You mean the children that you don't fucking pay for? You mean those children? The ones that went on Detective Moron's fucking panel and cried about, you know, how you don't even know them? You mean those kids? Tell me, T-Rev, do you mean those kids? The one, your daughter sitting on a fucking panel saying that all she wants with her daddy's love, and all you could say was, I don't know if they're my kids. Get the fuck out of here that all of a sudden you want to play Father of the Year. Get the fuck out of here, T-Rev. After I saw that, zero, never watched him again. You guys got to see. It's on Detective John's channel. His daughter is heartbreaking. Absolutely fucking heartbreaking. I mean, why Detective John had it, I don't know. But yeah, it's all live. It's all on there. Must be the devil. And don't have time to go back and forth on the internet with clout chasing demons seeking fame. If you weren't such a troll, if that even was you, you are demented and need to get some help because you're outright sick in the head. The fact that you think that you're doing is cute and absolutely dark and evil in the worst way. Anyway, see you all live this week. Rev Gang Strong. Block out the evil. So now let's move just a second forward. And what do we see? We see something call and pretend you're his friend from high school. I'll fall out my chair. So Smoke says, LMAO bet. What's his friend's name? T-Rev says, make one up. Say you don't want to be known. I'll say you emailed me like he does every fucking time. I'll say you emailed me, LMAO, and you got to change your voice though. Bro, I got you. They know Smoke. Oh, and then it says you blocked Austin. Okay, was it the spirit box, T-Rev? Tell me. Was it the spirit box? Did the spirit box make you do that? Now let's go back to, oh, it must be evil. It must be the devil at play. It must be the devil at play. The devil would be you, T-Rev. You and your fake ass fucking girlfriend. I'm telling you guys, you have no idea how long I've been holding this in. Tonight was like the perfect night to just let it all out. Before we go camping tomorrow, I'm just going to let it all out. And if people don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. So I don't know if there's more than this. This is all I was looking for, but kudos to Queen Bee for getting it. Like I said, I don't know where she got it, who she got it from. I have no idea. I think that's it on this. Now she goes into what we just watched. I kind of did it backwards. Oh. There's more from T-Rev.
In there, but you know his accent did change.
Yeah. He really went deeper into it. Like he really like tried to play it off even more. Like he probably
Genevieve caught it too. Look, his voice totally changed again.
Yeah,
Got it.
Told y'all. And hey, if you notice too, like he's noticing everybody is saying, "Oh, this is sus. He's lying," and that goes with that text of "they know Smoke." Like they know what we're doing. You know, it goes with that text. Yeah.
Wait a minute, look at the. I gotta look.
Oh yes, the fucking text where he's like, "They know Smoke."
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And if you can see me look down his phone, and then like after he does that, then this guy will just automatically hang up and not answer anymore. You know, until they can talk about it tomorrow.
Oh fuck yeah! Look.
So this text is
no Smoke.
This text is the first time he jumps up. So this text is done for
because
March 4th.
because he dared him.
Okay.
You know? Yeah.
So this text starts in the March 4th.
You know why I love Jeff? Jeff is the one on the bottom. You know why I like him? He is such a typical gay man. He just loves drama. Sorry, Jeff, but you just love drama. If there's drama, Jeff is there. That's why I love Jeff. He's just great.
The first time he jumps up, he dares him. This text is done. So you know when the text says they know Smoke, he drops the call, and then he jumps again because March 6th, and that was the second call we heard. Oh my God.
Yep. But hey, I'm gonna jump down really quick.
Okay.
I just wanted you guys to see that. But listen, I just want to say, listen, if any of you all support this guy, you don't dare say that you care about any missing kids especially after this. You know, you don't care about missing kids and really about any of this. If you support this kind of stuff right here, that poor child lost her life, and they're using it for views and doing this kind of stuff. It's disgusting. But anyways, I love y'all so much. Y'all have a good night.
Coming up, love.
You're welcome. I'm so glad. You guys everybody's so sweet to me. I love it here. So this is just a great place. So I love y'all. Have a good night.
Oh, well, I'll have to change that. We can't have nice things around here. I'm going to have to tell them to ban you immediately.
Oh, BTM, don't knock it till you try it.
I know, right? Come on now. Be nice, BTM.
That's right. All right.
All right. You have a good one.
We'll see you later. Look, he said this has been very eye-opening. Yeah, for real.
Yeah, it's like a lot of people. Like I feel like this is like opening people.
Yeah, he's actually done that a lot, man. He's actually had a lot of underage girlfriends. I mean, he's done a lot of stuff that's questionable.
What?
When I saw the actual evidence that came out against him on the case and stuff that's going on,
What? Hold on. And before we go on a little further, what can you at least give us your name, first name, something?
Rick.
Okay.
My name is Rick Armstrong. And I've known.
There it is, Rick Armstrong. There it is, right there. Bingo.
Did you report any of this to the police after this crime had taken place here? Like this crime here. Did you report any of these things to the prosecutors in Florida? Like of this behavior?
What a fucking idiot this guy.
Are you still there with us, Rick? I think you're muted.
What a fucking moron.
Made and give him a little insight into how to be a better human.
Oh, fuck that guy. That guy's a piece of shit.
Well, I don't disagree at all. I think he's a
like a few $100 a fucking month.
Not even.
Not even, man. Like, get a job. McDonald's pays. They raise the minimum wage. Get a job at McDonald's.
Hell yeah.
Oh my fucking God. Stop it. He's in a boy band.
Can someone tell B Tim to please stop telling people to get jobs when he sits on a panel with somebody who doesn't work? Stop, B Tim. It's embarrassing. It does not make you look good. It just doesn't.
No.
No to the no.
I was gonna say.
We're shot. This is too good not to show this.
I mean, the way
Smoke. Oh my God, you are so fucking lame. Jesus Christ.
Who is this? Was this Seth's old band? I don't know who this is. I'm assuming this is Seth's old band. But that's definitely not a boy band. That's called a rock band. Oh, Smoke. Which one is Smoke? Which one? Now I'm curious. I know, but which one is he? This one? Is he the big fat guy? I don't know why my cursor's not reading, but is he like the big fat guy or the one to the left or the one to the right? Which one is he? Chinless in the back with the bandana. Oh, that's him? Second on the right, chin up. What kind of music? Damn, you guys know a lot. I don't know squat. Where did Queen Bee get all this stuff from? Good work, whoever got all this stuff. So my son doesn't have to do squat in public. Either love him or not. He has no duty to anyone else. They disagree. I don't know what they were saying. And that's that. Yeah, is he the big fat guy? Looks like Shaq the guitar. You can really tell that, Willow? That's pretty good. Why was that? Shouldn't I not said that? Is he the big fat guy? I should have been nicer. T-Rev's a piece of shit. He is a lying, manipulative piece of trash. And that's why he fits in with all the other people. Queen Bee showed us and Clue got her that pic. Oh, okay. Why am I not shocked all these people are connected? I'm so glad. I don't care that I don't get 1,000 people in my life. I'm so glad that I can proudly say I do not like any of them. I can coexist with them. I can, they could play my shit, I'll play their shit. We can talk about things, but I'm so glad that I am not involved in any of that crew. I don't want to know any of that crew. Sorry. It's totally not my cup of tea. Oh, that's why. Hold on. That's why this all went down? Because Clue showed that picture to Queen Bee? Is that why? So how did Clue even get that picture? How would Clue know who Smoke was? And why does she care? That's what I want to know. Why does it matter? They're not, Denise. I promise. Subs with a brain, Denise, need a place that they can, be cool at. They absolutely do. Here to party, I like a lot of people. The picture that I show with the big fat guy holding a guitar that Willow said. Clue gave that to, all right, so Clue gave that to QB on a live. And then he got mad and doxed her. Okay, so the picture wasn't released till tonight's late stream on QB, last 3 hours. Yeah, that's what I just showed. And I'm sorry, guys, I don't watch these people. I only get bits and pieces. So I'm sorry if I seem like a little lost. I agree. The pic has nothing to do with anything. She showed it to Queen after Smoke doxed her and took his apology back. He talks about her and Doc's Clue. But why, though? And that's another thing, too, like, for the record, and I know this firsthand. If you have a big mouth and you go after people and you act like a badass, you're going to get doxxed. You're going to have people fuck with you. Trust me, I know firsthand. That's how it is. I'm not saying it's right, but it is how it is. Hey, Amy. Shows that, yeah, but my whole thing is, and people wonder why I'm an atheist. People like T-Rev is why I'm an atheist. That fake, phony, oh, the devil must do it. Bitch, sit down. But big fat guy isn't him. That's not him. The big fat guy has nothing to do with any of it. I'm guessing it has something to do with T-Rev and Clue at the vigil. Oh, you think something happened there? Again, I apologize, guys. I have not watched any of these people. I don't watch T-Rev. I don't watch Clue. I don't watch anybody. I watch Brittney every once in a while about this case, but that's about it. The police haven't said anything about this case. Nothing. That tells me that there's nothing to talk about. And I have enough drama in my own life. I don't need it on YouTube. He recently deleted his Facebook account. They probably got it there. Yeah, but why did T-Rev dox Clue? Like, what happened? What made him dox her in the first place? And why not just dox her? Why do you need someone else to dox her? I just don't see why he would have doxed her. Like, what's the point? I'll be camping tomorrow, though. Tomorrow's camping. Hey, Willa, if you can find me, we're at the only lake that allows dogs to swim. Jill, honestly, I don't know. I truly don't know what happened. I have very mixed emotions about it. Do I think he got up and walked away? No. Do I think possibly his mom has him somewhere? Maybe. But that doesn't account for the flashlights. The flashlights is still very strange. Okay, Clue showed Michaela's house and was talking shit. Then Smoke went live and said Nikki's name and her charges. Aha. T-Rev for Seth because Clue was telling Seth about himself. Yeah, but she doesn't know Seth. Two worst things you could say to me camping and teenagers. Nah, it's going to be fun. Ricky, I guess, is Clue. Michaela is T-Rev's girlfriend. Seth is a puppet master of all of this. That's crazy. But honestly, though, if Clue thinks that she could have a big mouth and nobody's going to come after her for it, come on, girl, wake up. You have a big mouth, nobody's scared. People are going to try to take you down. Been there, done that. I didn't say she doesn't know Seth. I never said that. All right, but I'm getting off though. It's 3:30 in the morning. I just wish that people would wake up, smell the coffee. And again, where's all the videos about all the vile things that she says? As long as you're in the right circle, subs fall for it. As long as you're in the right circle, you're golden. You get 1,000 people in your live. You get all the super chats. You get this, you get that. It's sickening. And you know what? It falls down on the subs. Exactly, looking beyond. That's who Michaela is. Seth's girlfriend. Or was Seth's girlfriend. The whole thing is fucking sick. No, I didn't say she didn't know Seth. I don't know what I said. It's 3:30 in the morning. Cut me a little slack. But I'll see you guys tomorrow from camping. I'll show you a whole setup when we're done. But I won't be yelling and I won't be talking drama. I'll be talking camping stuff. No. T-Rev has his girlfriend. T-Rev moved in with his girlfriend. Isn't he such a good guy? So, all right. I'm sure over the next couple of days, some shit's gonna hit the fan again. As it always does. But I am glad I got it all out. All my feelings are out. I feel better. I feel better. So, all right. Yeah, we have an 11-person tent. It's a big old tent. And we got stuff from marshmallows, s'mores, food for days. We got everything. I can't even tell you how much I spent. Insane amount for camping. But we're going to be gone a couple of days. I mean, it's 4 days. 3 nights, 4 days. And talk about people. Yes, I'm going to talk about people I like. Well, here for the party, I like Karen, I like Amber, I like Sweet One, I like Christine, I like Crystal, I like Amy. There's a lot of people I like. Jill. There's a lot of people I like. Hey, Pumpkin. So the puppy went right, and I like OG Fish. The puppy went right past Buka. I thought Buka was going to have a fucking heart attack. Buka's like, rah, 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 and they start fighting instantly. Buka's so jealous of youth. I had to sit down. I had this long talk with him that Buka, we get old. We get fat. It just happens when you get old. I said, you can't be jealous of the young ones. You can't be jealous of those that are younger than us, that can run like we used to run, and they look better and they're more muscular. I said, it's just part of getting old. I think it's just the way it is. I had this long talk with him. I don't think he listened. He just looked at me and he's like, and he licked my face. But I don't think he really understood. It's hard to explain to him. You get old, you get fat. You can't do what you used to be able to do. And just because someone younger comes along doesn't mean that, that it's a bad thing. But now I don't think he truly understands. I tried. Poor Buka. Hey, baby. I have all my babies sleeping next to me. What? Are you guys going to kiss and make up? Did you guys kiss and make up? Aw. Buka, don't be so scared. Remember our talk. Remember our talk. The young ones just want to kiss. They just want to love you. You can't help that you're old. They're going to fight. 2 seconds, you guys are going to hear dogs go at it. No, you be good. She's just a baby. You be good. You be the big brother. You got to be the big brother. Okay? No fighting? No fight. Oh, Winston, shut up. Crazy. You could still see your feet? I'm telling you, you gotta be good. Big up puppy just wants to play with an old man. And then she wants to play with Winston, who, we know Winston runs the damn house. And then Buka tries to stick up for Winston. Crazy dynamic. Crazy. And yet in the end, they all just want to be loved. Winston! No, outside. Don't give me the evil eye. All right, I'm going to get off, though. I got to take the dogs out one more time. And then I'm going to bed. I got to get ready for camping. All right, I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. Peace. Be good to each other. Come on, you want to go out?